Hello everybody. Okay, today I am sharing my favorite quick, easy hack for manifesting money that works every single time without fail. So it sounds so simple, but like what you focus on expands. And so what gets like measured, that thing grows. So when it comes to money manifestation, if you want to manifest like a particular amount of money, the way that I do it is I will write down that number on a piece of paper. I have like an Excel spreadsheet because I'm just like a nerd about this kind of a thing. And so basically on that spreadsheet, I will write down the number that I want at the top of the thing. Let's just say it was like $5,000. And so I'd write down $5,000, and every single day, every single little bit of money that came to me, I would write it down underneath and I would subtract it from the total. Say it was like $100, then I would like do 5,000 minus 100 brings us to 4,900, and that's the new number I'm trying to manifest. And then I would just do that every single day. I like to do it a month at a time because I find a month is like a really good amount of time to just like energetically give yourself the space to do that. And then by the end of the month, most months I find I've either like come super close, like within a couple $100, or like gone past whatever that number was. And the reason this works is because you're training your brain to see what's important to you. You're showing your brain like, this is what I want, this is what I want to get to. Like subconscious, go figure out how to do it for me. And then like listening to that inner guidance, listening to that intuition when it's telling you to go and do something. And it's usually not always obvious to us because like a lot of us have blocks around thinking that money just can't come to us in random ways. Like a lot of us have a block around like it has to come through your job or it has to come through your business, which is totally not the case. Like just as an example, some weird ways that I've manifested money. Like one time I found $20 in the ocean. I was surfing. I thought it was trash. I was gonna go in. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be a good person and like pick up the trash in the ocean. Paddled over, $20 was just floating there. So that's one way of doing it. And then another time it was like I had a car and I'd had this car for years and I really liked this car, but I got a letter in the mail from Honda and they were like, oh, we're actually recalling them because there's something wrong with the seat belts. This is the amount that we're going to give you for the car, plus like some extra money for like the inconvenience. And the money that they were going to give me, it was more than I had actually paid for the car. And so then when I bought another car afterwards, there was still like money left over in between. So that was like a random weird way of manifesting money I could have never predicted. Or like I had photos from when I was a photographer, probably from like over 10 years ago, were on like this photo sharing website, and I got an interior design company email me and they were like, hey, we really like these photos, can we license them for like printing for a client? And so I made money without even like, I'd done that work 10 years ago. So I just really want to expand your vision for like the ways that money can come to you. It doesn't have to be through your job. You just have to unblock yourself and expand yourself in your vision of like what's possible for ways for money to come through to you. But that said, it's also really important to open up like money portals that are like high worth for you, whether this is like a side hustle or like starting your business or like, I don't know, like whatever you can think of. But I don't mean like there's like high self-worth ways of like opening money portals, and then there's lower self ways of doing it. And some of the lower ones are like things that don't feel good to you, things that don't feel authentic to you. Like for example, if you get a job and you hate it and it's like not even aligned with what you want to do at all, you'll probably have a lot harder time like manifesting money through that because it's not what's like authentically aligned for you, and the universe just always wants you to be in your true alignment. So yeah, writing it down on the spreadsheet, expanding your vision for ways that money can come to you, and just getting clear and intentional and focusing on it without being like tyrannical about it. Like with manifesting, we always want to be in that kind of like neutral energy. Like I'm like, oh, I could care less if it came, but it would be nice if it did. That's what really helps draw things into you because you're not in like that needy, desperate energy. So hopefully this was helpful for you, and I will see you later.